What's up, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? One eye Bri back from the PT channel to talk about The Walking Dead and do a discussion video about Season 8 and Simon versus Negan. Obviously, spoiler warning if you're not up to date of the show, the series, and I don't want to ruin anything for you. Stop watching now if you don't want to know and discuss the topic of Simon, Negan, Jadis, Dwight, and more. So since Season 8, Episode 10, well before that, Simon, Negan, we saw some conflict. We're going to talk about that and more. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. But first, guys, if you want to join our Walking Dead family at the PT channel, it's easy. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel, and I hope you do. Well, Simon versus Negan was clearly evident in Season 8, Episode 10, and before that somewhat, but obviously Simon is having a problem with Negan and how Negan is leading the Saviors. Negan has his way, he's set in his ways, you're not going to be able to change that by any means. Negan thinks he's saving people, he's keeping people alive, his decisions are always great, whatever he decides is always the best in his mind. Now Negan and Simon were on the same page at the end of Season 6 and the Season 7. Now that we see more and more about the Saviors, clearly there's some divide with the way Negan does things and Simon does things. Simon wants to kill everyone that opposes him and the Saviors and Negan. Negan sees it the opposite way, where if you kill one, the rest will fall in line and people are a resource. Simon versus Negan, who you got? I probably like the hybrid of both, share qualities of each person, but Simon is probably responsible for the massacre of the Oceanside men. And it makes sense that he would be responsible for that, as we could see that Simon wants to rule with an iron fist. He'll get rid of you if you oppose him. That's it. He doesn't want any challenges. It's his way or the highway. I could see that mindset coming from Simon. So luckily, he's not in control of the Saviors or anybody besides an outpost. Simon versus Negan is probably going to be a problem in the second half of Season 8 until it gets resolved one way or another. You don't see Negan dying. Simon probably is going to go bye-bye. But by who? Is it Negan? Is it Dwight? Is it Jadis? Is it somebody else? Or Simon could live? What do you think, guys? Post your comments below. Who do you think takes out Simon if it happens at all? I could see it being Dwight because Dwight goes back to the Saviors at some point, and they have to find out that Dwight is the mole, is the traitor, right? Does Simon find out? Is Laura the one that tells people? Where's Laura, by the way? But Simon and Dwight are clearly here. I think this is around episode 12, I think is what the word is and the spoilers are saying. So we'll see some resolution at some point of this, or it sets up a whole new story or set of problems. I'm kind of interested in it. Simon could have the Saviors on his side, enough people here. Clearly we see that Negan is not here in this picture, but Simon is, with Saviors cheering. Gary would probably be on his side. A bunch of armed gunmen would be on his side. When they took out the scavengers, the heapsters, whatever you want to call them, Simon gave the order and they listened to him. But would people go against Negan if they needed to? That's a big question. I don't think so. I think Simon would be on his own for that. It's like the assistant coach rising up against the head coach. It could happen, but I don't think it would end well for that person. Simon has some people on his side, clearly. But if you're going against the boss, we'll see where your allegiance is. Maybe Simon is going to have a rally against Negan or an uprising, even more so than Dwight is. We'll see what happens. The conflict has to be there. It's been building since early part of Season 8 into the second half. We got some more episodes left of the second half of Season 8, but with the Jadis scavenger situation handled pretty poorly by Simon, what Negan said. Negan says, kill one, the rest fall in line. He ends up killing all of them. Clearly he went there with something in mind that he wasn't going to take any crap from anybody else. He could have went in there, took all their weapons, killed one person, and just left. But he got punched in the face after he killed two people. So we'll see how it plays out with the blue paint, with Negan, Simon going forward. It has to come back around again, but it would be pretty sweet justice if Jadis was actually the one to take out Simon for killing all of the scavengers, the heapsters, the garbage pail kids, whatever you want to call them. I've heard so many different names of this group, but I am interested in the future of Jadis and what's happened with this character, because there's a lot more going on than we initially thought, especially the way she talks, the blue paint, the heaps, the heapsters. They built up the dump, made it into almost pyramid-like things, the cats, the blue paint, Egyptian kind of things, the helipad, solar panels. It's just a lot going for it. The blue paint, will that come around again? Will Negan understand what's going on there? Will Negan be told the truth of what Simon actually did I doubt Negan would ever go to the scavengers junk pile, landfill, but Simon is more of a villain than Negan at times. I think he's more of a villain, more take no prisoners kind of thing. He'll just get rid of you, but he's got the guns, he's got the firepower. Would he have enough people to overthrow Negan? I just don't think so. Let me know your thoughts for that. But Simon versus Negan has begun. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. More conflicts are going to happen. Probably has to be with the Kingdom, Hilltop, and Rick. Something's got to come up where Negan makes a decision and Simon doesn't agree with it. I mean, that's clearly what's going to happen. Simon's going to want to do one thing, Negan's going to do another. Maybe it's the tainted weapons, maybe it's what to do with Rick, maybe it's Ezekiel and the Kingdom, the satellite station, or Gregory, or something's going to happen where there's going to be more and more conflict with the Saviors and Rick and the Hilltop, but it also might be infighting between Simon and Negan. What do you think it is? What do you think could cause that? I know this has to come back around to bite him in the butt that he lied to Negan. And if Negan, or when Negan finds out, what's he going to do? I mean, he loves the iron. He loves to Lucille people. He loves to just have punishment to set the tone, to not kill you, to set an example of what to do and what not to do. If you break the rules, there's got to be consequences for your actions. So what should the consequences be for Simon if maybe when Negan finds out what Simon did and clearly disobeyed what Negan said? I mean, there's got to be some repercussions for his actions, right? But Simon versus Negan is coming. Simon is capable. Negan is capable as well. But you take the bat away from Negan, is he a good fighter? I don't know. Simon loves the guns. He loves to shoot people. That's what we see in a lot of too. But them fighting it out would be pretty awesome. I would love for them to actually fight. What if Negan actually Lucille's Simon? That would be pretty awesome and very unexpected. I would love to see Jadis actually get her revenge against Simon. But what happens with Jadis now? She should be talking regular now. She shouldn't have that weird scavenger speak. Does she get in a helicopter and fly out? Is she a pilot? Can she get away? Is she going to be a whisperer? Is she going to be Alpha? Is she going to be someone else? Is she just going to be nothing? I hope they do something with this character. I would hate for it to be that she becomes Alpha. I want that character to be someone separate, but they kept her alive for a reason. It would be awesome if she took out Simon. I doubt she would take out Negan. I think Simon could die this season, but I don't think Negan does. So that'd be pretty cool if Simon and Negan and Jadis were all fighting each other, but I don't know how that actually is going to play out. I don't know when we're going to see Jadis again, but I think and I hope that we'll see her later this season to have some more story with that, with the helipad, the solar panels, the heaps, junkyard. We'll see what happens with Jadis. I'm interested in it. How about you guys? What do you think? What do you make of it? Simon, Negan, Jadis, Dwight, how's it all go down? I know the synopsis for a later episode in season 8 says a heaps prisoner. So is Jadis going to have other people that she can work with? Or what if she took Simon as a prisoner? That would be pretty awesome too. So we'll see how it plays out. I'm excited for the second half of season 8 into season 9, Simon, Negan, Dwight, Jadis, the future of the battle at Hilltop. How's it go down? What do you make of this too? On a secondary note, you see the 3 circles on top of the can. What's the design? What's the reason of it? What's the trinity of it? The 3 circles together, unity, unification, all coming together. I'm not sure. Jadis looks pissed, and she was clearly left alive for a reason. Simon could have killed all of them easily, but why was she left alive? I'm not sure 100%, but I can't wait to find out. Post your comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Simon versus Negan. How does it go down? I would love for Simon to get captured by Jadis and a prisoner, and actually Simon gets killed by Jadis, because I doubt Simon or anyone of significance is going to get killed by Rick or a survivor or a Hilltop member or a Kingdom person. It'll probably be someone like Jadis to actually take Simon out, or Laura or Dwight. Saviors infighting, killing each other are the only way they'll actually get defeated. I think that's how it happens in my eyes. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Post your comments below. Anyone on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. We are at the Walking Dead community. We've got a Facebook page and a group, a PT channel page. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at the PT channel, Walking Dead Mystery Boxes Facebook page, and a lot of good stuff there. Fight for Us is my book series, guys. If you love The Walking Dead, Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Zombieland, and just the zombie apocalypse genre, there's my 5 books available now. Book 6 will be out very, very soon. Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, Kindle versions. Thank you guys for watching and being a member of the channel. If you're not a subscriber and a member of our community, you can become a PT Peep by subscribing. It's easy. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button. We have prizes, giveaways, a lot of good stuff going on. And to be eligible, you got to be a subscriber. Thank you guys for watching again. I can't say it enough. I truly appreciate it. Post your comments below about the questions asked and anything else you want to talk about. Thank you guys for watching, and you guys are awesome.